guys just have those coworkers, like one or two of them, that just drag the vibe down? You see that they're going to be on the schedule, or you see that they're going to be in the office with you, and you just absolutely do not want to go in. I feel like all of us have one or two of these people. When you are in a workplace where people are just decent and pleasant human beings, I'm not talking about being each other's best friend. You don't have to be each other's best friend. You don't have to disclose anything personal. You don't have to talk every single Monday about the things that you did on the weekend. You don't even have to tell them you have kids or a husband or a wife or whatever. But if you are smacking your gums and rolling your eyes, flipping papers at people, just having awful, ugly body language. Now, that a lot of what I'm talking about is coming from other women, because the mean girl cliques are unreal and such a chronic issue still in the workplace, even as adult in high school anymore. But do you guys have these people that they're just always in a miserable mood?
I think every office place on the planet has these type of people. I kind of believe that we all pretty much live the same life. It's just different phases that we go through when we deal with it. I mean, somebody might have the same situation next year. Somebody might be dealing with it next week. Somebody probably dealt with the situation 10 months ago. If you type in pretty much anything on the internet, you're going to find hundreds and hundreds of people commenting about that same situation. So we are basically dealing with the same stuff. That's why there's so much information on everything. Coworkers, for the most part, on my job, 97% of the people work there are pretty much genuine people. They just want to come to work, do the job. You got some of them maybe a little bit more, I don't know, maybe out there. Some a little bit more talkative and animated than others, but they're okay people. They're cool people. They mainly do their job and they go home. But you just got that certain free people. One or two just bring down the whole vibe. I mean, the type of people that makes you want to do something to them because they don't know how to carry themselves and act like an adult. I mean, it's sad to say, but hey, let's continue.
Always bringing down the vibe. Like everybody, none of us want to be there either, honey. We have all lost people. We have dealt with chronic illness and health issues and money issues and problems with our kids and problems in our marriage and problems with our house. And we have all gone through life stuff too. We are all going through life stuff too. Some of us are better at coping with it or seeking help for it. It's not an excuse to come in and absolutely obliterate everybody's mood and just put a.
And that's pretty much it. A lot of people don't know how to deal with life. A lot of people bring their pain and hardships to work and want to take it out on other people because when you come to work, you see other people and what you perceive is them having a great life. Everything is fine for them. In actuality, it's just people have their situations away from work. They just know how to carry themselves and normally in the workplace, but deal with the things that they're dealing with at home. At home, everybody don't show wear their pain on their shoulder and on their face. Some people can come to work and you never know what type of things they're going through. People go through stuff all the time, but you have some people. Hell, I have people like that on my job. Are just worthless, ignorant, just ignorant people. I mean, that's the best way I can describe because you have to deal with these people every day. Just don't know how to deal with life. And it ain't the young people either. When people say, when people come to work, when you hear people just out in general talking about their co-workers, you would think 50 or 60% of the co-workers are who they're talking about. Not basically most of the time, it's just one or two people. It just sounds so bad that your overall outlook is just, man, her workplace, his or her workplace got to be terrible. All the people are this, it's bad. No, it's just one or two people. I'm pretty sure anybody who's watching this can relate to what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's sad that a grown adult don't know how to handle themselves in a professional manner at work because you're dealing with situations at home. I mean, they want to blame everybody else for their downfall in life. Walking around with a smile, laughing, joking, and talking about other people. I think after you get a certain age, once you get 30 and 40, 50 years old, and you run around talking about people, that's just pathetic on your part. And a lot of adults are doing it. carry themselves like that.
Gray freaking cloud over the entire place. If you are going through something, you can go through it and be like sad and reserved. You don't have to be shitty to people. Stay home, go on FMLA, whatever the thing is, or please go get therapy. Go work through the stuff that you are dealing with, because you are making other people absolutely dread their lives every single day by being around you. And if you are going to be like this about every single thing in your life every single day and everything is awful, please go get help, because you're also just suffering unnecessarily. If you are miserable every day of your life and you have to bring other people down with you, you are suffering unnecessarily and you need to seek professional guidance. Please. You guys just have those coworkers.
And this is the type of trash that a lot of people deal with every day on the job. You have one or two people who just mess up the whole atmosphere, just straight up trailer trash. Instead of just being a man or woman and getting some professional help to deal with whatever kind of problems that they're dealing with, they kind of work and project they trash their life on other people. Me, I'm the type of person. It don't really bother me. I just look at you in disgust and just uh, to myself to realize what a pathetic human being you are. Because if you I'm dealing with a clown at work now that I just let management deal with them because they come to work and just miserable. I mean, just miserable. And most of the time, if you ask the person who dislike somebody why they don't like that person, they won't be able to tell you. They've never been in any kind of altercation. They've never been in an argument. Just one day, one person hop up and just say, "I don't like this person," and just talk about them. Do little dumb, do little girl stuff. And that's another thing too. Grown men um, going around doing little girl stuff. It's just pathetic. I mean, like I said, it's not even the young kids. It's dudes 40, 50, almost 60-year-old acting like little kids, like little boys. I mean, how do you combat that? If you get to that stage in life, you 50 and 60 years old and you can't conduct yourself like an adult, you just a piece of trailer trash. You're never gonna get it. Only somebody who can fix you is Jesus. Apparently they don't have Jesus in their life, because you wouldn't be acting that way if you had any kind of concept of who and what Jesus is and how and what he hoped for you out of your life. I mean, it's crazy how one or two people can just bring down the whole atmosphere in the workplace. And our workplace is a joke, not because of the majority, because of the minority of people who just their whole way of life is to make life chaotic for other people. It just doesn't work. It just really made them look like a fool. But management will not, like where I work, management won't just come to individuals who's disrupting the place, causing problems. You got to do some real crazy stuff for them to just single you out, and they'll do that in private. But what they'll do, they'll have a meeting that and they'll address everybody. And most of the time, don't nobody even know what the heck they be talking about, because we don't even know about what's going on. Some people do, but most people don't. So we having a meeting about situations that we don't even know about. But instead of their way of addressing the individual is about addressing everybody, which defeat the purpose. I mean, yeah, everybody's did it. I've been watching videos on TikTok, YouTube, and various social media where people talk about their co-workers, and everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody has the same problem. Like I said, just different phases of their life. I mean, life could be so much better if everybody just respectful. Oh, and that's another thing. People these days are just so disrespectful. I've never in my life been around so many people. Everywhere you go, just disrespectful. Instead of just mind their own business, enjoying life. That's why people can't really enjoy life these days. They're too busy worrying about other people, not being content with what they have, but worrying about what you have. I mean, it is, and once you start being by yourself and just start observing and not talking all the time, because I really don't really talk that much at work no more. I mean, I didn't try to be the social guy. I'm an introvert. I really don't like being bothered with people anyway. But I will adapt to my environment, and you got to talk to some people. People think something wrong, but you think you're crazy. I talk to people at work. Pretty much talk to everybody. If we have something to talk about or a certain situation, ask people how they doing. I'm generally interested. If I ask somebody how they doing and how their weekend was, I really want to know. You know, greet people and get on to my little workspace and do my job and take it to the house. But you got other people, a certain few who just hate their own lives. A lot of people hate their lives. That's just the gist of it. I see all these videos with coworkers doing stupid stuff. A lot of times it's about attention. Some people need attention. To me, that's the worst. As for a man, the worst thing you can do is be a person who needs attention. To me, that's a dangerous person. He'll do anything for attention. But hey, I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to say something about. I've been watching all these videos of people talking about the workplace and all these different scenarios of what they deal with at work. Everybody deal with the same stuff now. I see. Like I said, we all living the same lives, basically, pretty much. But that's all I want to say about that. These coworkers are something else. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You all have a good evening. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment if you like to comment. I'd like to hear what you all have to say, and I will see you on the next one.